Hello and welcome to In the Cool of the Day. I'm your host, Tia Young, and we have an awesome show for you today. We have two ladies with us who are back by popular demand. Please join me in welcoming the founder and CEO of Keep Me Tight, the Hourglass garment, Shameeka Hunt.
Hello.
And operations manager for Crucial Fitness, Tonya Walton. Ladies, welcome to In the Cool of the Day.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Great.
Good.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. So glad to have you back by popular demand. That's great. Well, we have a lot of questions, so I'm going to get right into it.
Awesome.
Okay.
You know, it's been said that families and friends cannot work together. They fight and they pull each other's hair out and do all kinds of crazy things. But you guys have been friends for a while and you support each other. Can you talk a little bit about that, how long you have known each other and in the ways that you support one another? Let's start with Tonya.
Well, I met Shameeka at a mutually baby shower last year, about a year and a half, and we just happened to strike up a conversation, and she, I guess, talking about she had some pink and green things she was showing me, and I thought maybe she was a sorority sister because with the pink and green, but she said no, and she went to Virginia Tech, and I was like, wow, so we're alumni. So she was telling me about a garment she created, and I'm into fitness, and she offered me to come try it out, maybe help her with a demo, and before she put it out in the market. And I was like, wow, great opportunity to help someone that I went to college with the alumni, and I want to do it, help her.
Rest is history, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Shameeka?
Well put. All we need to say, Virginia Tech alumni.
Yeah.
Met out somewhere. We're both social, active, but we saw a mutual benefit for both of us because of what we do, and just kicked it off from there. So it's been fun.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Yes.
Now, both of you, as I said in the opening, have been on one of our sister shows prior to today.
Yes.
And I am interested in your telling the viewers who possibly didn't see you before just a little bit about who you are and what you do. And let's start with Shameeka.
Okay, I'm Shameeka Hunt, the creator and CEO of Keep Me Tight, the maker of the Hourglass band. We started a year and a half, 2 years ago, and the Hourglass band is lifestyle band all day. You look great, feel great, in comfort all day. So we have fun. I created it just out on the market doing great things, and we'll show you more today.
Okay, all right.
And
Tonya?
I'm operation manager for Crucial Fitness, and we offer need-specific products and service for our clients to assist them in achieving an active and a healthy lifestyle. And we offer in-home training at your home, your office, post-rehab training, one-on-one personal training, strength and balance, coordination classes, and group training.
Oh, okay. Wow, you guys do a lot. Now, Shameeka, let's go back to you. You're talking about your product, and I'm just wondering, what makes your product so different than products that are out on the market today?
Sure. For one, what it's made out of. The primary material being made is of cotton. So it's breathable, durable, biodegradable, it's hypoallergenic. Another thing is that I designed it so that you have a range of flexibility for if you're losing or if you happen to gain weight. Also, it's an all-day product. You can wear it under formal gear. You can wear it under active wear if you're working out all day. It's a wear all-day product.
Now you said, so when you say that you made it so that if you lose weight, you can adjust it, and
Correct.
if you gain weight, you can also adjust it. What kind of mechanism do you have?
Yeah, so I designed a closure in the back that allows you that possibility to go in or out.
Okay, all right, that's
flexibility.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I mean, I've seen it before, but last time on the show, we didn't really have time for you to get into a heavy-duty demonstration. So we're hoping that after the break, we'll have time for you to do a demonstration on that. Tonya, now everybody that I know that is in fitness and health, they're always talking about strengthening the core. What is the core, and why do we have to have our cores strengthened?
The core is the foundation of all your movement and mobility for your upper and lower body, and it consists of your abdominal region, your back, your hips, your buttocks, and deep muscles of the spine. So it's basically like the trunk of a tree, your whole torso. And so it's not just your abdominal region, but it's the whole area. And it's important because you need a strong core to be able to do daily activities such as bending down to put on your shoes, you know, lifting, being able to, you know, just basic activities as simple as turning around and looking behind you.
Okay.
So you need to have a strong.
You need to have strong. Well, I guess my core is not so strong because a couple of days ago I dropped something on the floor and I totally got on the floor and I had a hard time getting up. Really, I had a hard time getting up. I ended up having to hold on to the chair because I couldn't tell whether it was my abdominals that I was having the problem or if it was my legs. I don't know. So that sounds like what you're talking about, that my core is,
the core,
is weak.
Yeah, if your core is weak, you end up with, you know, you have back pain, you tend to slouch more. So, yeah. So, you know, having a strong core improves your posture, gives you better balance and coordination, helps prevent risk of falls, and strong core, if you're playing sports, it reduces your risk of injuries. Yeah.
So people that, let's say runners, for instance, would their core affect them if they don't? Does that have anything to do with the shin splits that they get, or is that something totally different?
No, that's probably a little bit different, but it might be some muscular imbalance that's occurring. So it would cause to throw it off to have a shin splint.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I've got to ask you, as a fitness, and this is a little bit off, but is it important the type of shoes that you wear when you're exercising?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Because I've wondered about that. I've wondered, you know, could you just get any kind of gym shoe?
No, you don't want to get any kind of gym shoe. If you're doing basic gym work, weightlifting, and cross training type activities, you want to get a cross training shoe. If you're running, you want to get a running shoe based on, but some people have different types of the foot structure. They might need one that deals with pronation, one deals with supination, but you want to get something that, you know, be fitted if you're going to be running, because it will cause other problems. That
sounds like we need to do a whole separate show
on
shoes and fitness. Shameeka, you told us a little bit earlier about, you know, what your garments are made out of. They're made out of cotton, and when you say breathable, what I think of, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I can remember, you know, back years ago, 100 years ago, when I was a young woman, everybody wore a garment. Even if you were as big as a pencil, you wore a garment. It was just considered ladylike to wear a garment. And those garments, they were made out of a scratchy type of nylon.
Synthetic type?
Yeah, synthetic material. And when you took them off, you had the print of the fabric, you know, in your body for maybe even 2 or 3 hours before that would happen. So how does that compare with your garment? If I had on your garment and I take it off, am I going to have the imprint of that garment?
No, because the garment and it being woven, cotton is a woven, I'm using that material and the way that I prepare the material for the garment to actually do the work for you. So I don't need a lot of those stays or bones or other things that they used to put in the old garments.
Is your garment made here in America, or do we go to other countries to make it and to distribute it? Talk a little bit about
Absolutely not. I am made in the USA.
All right.
I employ seamstresses and sewers right here in the USA, and I continue to always look for other companies that make components of my garment right here in the USA.
Wow.
So I'm big on that.
I like that. What about distribution? I mean, how do you get the garments out the door?
Sure. So right now online, do lady socials, events, just boots on the ground out there, do just networking and women telling other women. That's the biggest
right.
as well.
Word of mouth, yeah.
But yeah, so large distribution or small distribution or like one-on-one as well.
Speaking of events, aren't you having something coming up real soon?
Yes.
You want to talk about it?
The KMT Posh Club.
Yes. Talk about that
an upscale.
Look at her face. It just totally lights up.
KMT Posh Club is an upscale experience for all women. to come and invoke lifestyle changes. Tonya will be the featured fitness instructor there. Yeah. And the whole point is to invoke lifestyle changes from the inside out in the areas of fitness, food, nutrition, and fashion. Exclusive shopping, we will have special guests there. Tonya's one of them. There's several. You'll have nice and posh bags to go with, a lot of sponsors. Go get your ticket. Limited seats. It's going to be fabulous.
Fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Fabulous.
Going back to your garment, when can this garment be worn? Is it just to be worn when we're going to work or maybe out for the evening? And how is it laundered?
Sure. You wear the garment all day. And as we're sitting here, I know Miss Tonya and I have our garments on.
All right, look at that.
So as you can tell or not to tell,
we needed to.
It is great for an all-day product because as we talked about, one of the other two benefits I neglected to speak of is your posture.
Yes.
You might be noticing our posture is more upright and it gives us back support. Again, another reason why Tonya and I team up with the fitness and then the benefits of my garment.
Right.
So yeah, it's those things, and then also you were asking me of just how to care for it.
Yes.
I hand wash it, lay flat to dry, or you can use an undergarment bag and do a light kind of hand wash cycle, tumble dry low. Very simple.
So we're using the cold water?
Yeah,
warm
if you want
water,
to use the cold water.
Okay,
then lay flat.
The cold water. And this one, I remember, Shameeka, when you were on before, you talked a little bit about you didn't have the garment before you gave birth to your children. Have you had mothers who have tried the garment on after they gave birth? And we have about a couple of minutes, so can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so actually a few weeks ago I met a woman in the hospital less than 12 hours after having her baby. She called me and wanted her garment. So I met her at the hospital.
All right.
And got her fitted in her band, and so she was able to leave the hospital with it on.
Wow.
And then also, so if we're turning to some of just the testimonials of other women as well, as we see one young lady that was before and after as well, she stated, with the Hourglass, I really feel like a new woman. I can put on clothes that I haven't worn in years. The next one, another live testimonial, wearing formal wear, black formal wear. The lady says, what a lifesaver. I can wear my Hourglass all day under form-fitting clothes. Extremely comfortable, and I can wear it during my workouts.
Wow.
And then lastly, a third testimonial. This was another woman with a tan shirt and jeans showing the gamut of what you can wear. She says, finally, at 10 months postpartum, comfort is everything. I'm so glad I have this band. I'm no longer self-conscious about my belly when I go out.
Wow, those are great testimonies. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we will be right back after these announcements, so don't you dare touch that dial.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Black. You are watching In the Cool of the Day, where you can always get your praise on.
Welcome back. You're watching In the Cool of the Day with our special guests, Ms. Shameeka Hunt, founder and CEO of Keep Me Tight, and Ms. Tonya Walton, operations manager for Crucial Fitness. Tonya, you talk about strengthening the core earlier. I work all the time, and I really don't have time, you know?
Really?
I just don't have time. I mean, I know I should make the time, but you know, I just don't have the time to go to a fitness center.
Okay.
I think I could work it out if I could think of something to do in the home.
Okay.
Can you give us some demonstrations on what can be done at home?
Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call it the 5-5-5.
The 5-5-5.
Short, simple, and successful. 5 exercises, 5 reps, and under 5 minutes.
Under 5 minutes?
Yes.
I gotta see this.
So
I don't believe you. I
you
gotta
don't
see
believe
this.
me? Okay, we're gonna get started.
Shameeka, do you believe this? Do you believe this?
Let's
It
see.
longer to brush your teeth, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, let me get started.
So the floor is yours.
Okay.
You're in charge.
Let me set up.
Okay. And you brought your own little stool here?
Yeah, a little chair. You can have this at home, a little chair, fold-up chair. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have weights, I use canned foods.
Oh my
or
goodness,
some water
I have
bottles.
No excuse.
Right. Okay. So we're going to start with, I'm going to do 5 squats. So you're going to stand, you know, feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to do 5 squats. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go in and do a back row to tricep extension. So you're going to use your cans, lean forward, chest to your knees. You're going to bend your elbows up, extend your arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, you're going to work your chest muscles. So you're going to have your arms out. Take the can and you're going to squeeze like you're going to hug a bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to work your biceps and your shoulders. You're going to do a bicep curl up to shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next, we're going to do a seated crunch. Hands behind your head. Tuck your tummy in and go opposite knee, elbow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Very good. That's it. This is short.
Is that it?
Short,
well,
simple.
Don't leave so quickly.
Okay,
don't leave
okay.
so quickly. I have questions.
Okay.
Now, what about breathing? Is this an exercise that I don't have to worry about concentrating on whether I'm exhaling or inhaling?
Well, what I tell people, because it gets confusing, I just tell people to count. So as you count, you're automatically inhaling and exhaling, so you're not thinking about it. Okay,
so I noticed as you were counting, you were doing like 1 and. So what does the and do? Does that give you
go to the next side, so you exhale.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's
so good. You want to do both sides when you're working your abdominals.
Okay. Well, is there anything that we can do for our feet? Because sometimes after walking around all day and I'm sitting down, it's like my feet need exercising. Are there things that we can do for our feet? Yes.
Actually, for your feet, you can actually do the alphabet. Normally, I do alphabet for you can do it for your legs, but you can do an alphabet with your foot or your
alphabet?
Feet. Yeah. So you're just going to lift your leg up and do the letters in capital letters. So you're doing an A, B, C. So you're moving all different directions, and you're strengthening your ankle and your muscles and tendons. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, Tonya, still you're in the hot seat there.
Okay.
Keep you there for a little while longer.
Okay.
What about any testimonies that you have? Shameeka gave us some great testimonies of women and their responses, to the Hourglass garment. What about you? Do you have any testimonies that you can give us?
I have a testimony. I have a client. I started working with her when she was about 90. She came to one of my
90.
90.
You have clients 90 years old?
Yeah, up to 94.
Whoa!
And she came to one of my classes, like a balance and coordination, but she asked me if I could work with her one-on-one because she had to have a knee surgery. So she actually had knee surgery at 90. And so I helped her get stronger for the knee surgery, and she progressed, did wonderful, and now at 92, she is able to do 18 squats.
18 squats?
Yes.
Oh my. That's very impressive. Yes. Tonya, you have been released from the exercise chair.
Okay.
That is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that demonstration. Wow. Have a couple of more questions that I want to ask you guys. Who is your inspiration? And we'll start with Shameeka since she hasn't had a chance to talk.
My inspiration are my children.
Oh, that's sweet.
I inspire everything that I do for them to have more and better. And then just my parents, my husband, people that push me, keep me grounded, keep me stable. They're my inspiration.
Oh, wow, that's sweet. That's really nice. Thank you for saying that. I'm really big on family. That makes me always want to cry. Family. Tonya, what about you?
Well, my biggest inspiration was my grandmother. Growing up, you know, she took care of us, she stayed with us. And so, but as she got older, she had to deal with really bad arthritis. And so she was very active up until almost 90. So certain things I know now after I went to school and learned about like exercise and fitness, I wish I could have known some of the things that can help her at the time. But other than that, she was my biggest inspiration. So right now I try to help people, older people, and just to have fun with exercise and enjoy it.
Right. I think I'm going to have to invest in a box of Kleenex and just keep it somewhere nearby. Those are really sweet testimonies. Thank you. Now, Shameeka, Tonya did her demonstration, and I want to know if you can have someone demonstrate your garment. I'm particularly interested in understanding how to measure so that you get the proper, you know, size, because I imagine that's very important.
Yes.
And also how to put it on.
Absolutely.
Right,
so,
and I'm hoping it's not like the experience I had when I was 15 years old with trying to wiggle myself into that uncomfortable garment.
Yes. So what we're about to show you is a demonstration of how to measure yourself and to put on the hourglass.
Okay.
To measure yourself for the proper fit of hourglass, use a measuring tape, wrap it around the largest area of your stomach between your bra and your pubic area. Be sure to breathe, and that measurement corresponds to the correct size hourglass by which you should order. To put your hourglass on, let's start with undo the hook and eye and unzip. The zipper fits on the left side of your body. First, do your hook and eye, the zipper, zip right up, and then you want to center. And then you can easily tuck in, and there you go. As easy as that.
Wow, Shameeka, that was really great. It was simple, right to the point. Even I can do it.
Absolutely. That's what it was made for.
So that is fantastic. Now, I'm sure our viewers would like to know a little bit more about you guys. What did you do before the entrepreneurial spirit hit you? So let's start with Shameeka first.
Look, I was going to say Tonya. So educational background, electrical engineering, undergrad and master's, and I'm a certified project manager. So that's what I did, and I still have my hands in that piece. It's still very key, vital to what I do. Right. So yeah, technical by nature. So that's me.
So well, that kind of gives an answer on how you were able to design the garment on that end. Yeah. Had you ever thought about becoming an entrepreneur years ago, or is this something that just kind of dropped in your spirit?
Yeah, I think it did just drop my spirit, but just having that background made it so much easier. That I could rely on myself and not other people with that background.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's great. And Miss Tonya?
Oh, well, my background is in fitness, exercise science, so I've always been working in my field. So I've worked as a trainer in rehab, post-rehab with seniors and speech therapists, and then as I moved up to DC, I managed Pavilion Health and Swim Club for the Embassy Suites for like 6.5 years, and then after that I just, went out on my own, developed clients, and that's where I'm at now.
So you teach swimming?
No, I used to manage the Pavilion Health and Swim Club for the Embassy Suites.
Okay, because I was going to ask you a question about that. I tried to learn how to swim about 20 years ago. I could not relax, and now I think I'm too old to do that, because I have heard that water exercise or aerobics, I guess that's one of the best types of fitness programs that you can get into. But I'm thinking, okay, I'm just a little bit too old now to get in the water. So do you guys disagree?
I disagree.
Okay, so tell me
you're never too old.
You're never too old, but I actually I have taught water fitness classes where you didn't have to know how to swim to actually get in the water and do the whole fitness routine within the water. So I have some people, I've taught for a couple of years at a place where I did water fitness.
Do you swim?
I do. I love to swim.
So you think I'm wrong in what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. if my little kids can swim, then you can learn just to swim just as easily.
Wow.
And I have someone who can actually help you get over your fear.
You can have somebody that can help you
get over your fear and
right.
swim. Yes.
The other question that I had is, can you guys talk a little bit how, you're the fitness person and you have the garment. So how can you blend the two? You know,
easily.
What do I do? I mean, is there something that I can do when I have this garment on and take advantage of the fitness that she offers?
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know. Talk about that a little bit. We have a little bit of time.
Yeah, you want to talk?
Okay.
Why don't you talk?
So just as we were watching earlier with Tonya doing her exercises, she has the Hourglass on. So as we spoke of, the Hourglass being comfortable and breathable, you don't feel like you're being sucked in and can't breathe through your exercises. And also it's improving your posture. So you don't want to injure yourself. You want to have
acts
proper,
as a back support.
Yeah, and the back support. So that just seems hand in hand to where I've had clients say, if they're doing fitness with a Tonya or anyone else, that, this Hourglass is helping me suck in my abs, and then I can take my mind off of when they always tell you to breathe in, I'm going to lose my breath.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you might still need to do that at some point, but focus on the exercise.
That's a good answer. I like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, ladies, Shameeka and Tonya, the clock on the wall says that we are out of time. But I want to thank you so much for sharing your products and your services with us today. It is a real comfort for our female viewers to have a little something to help look great in our clothes while we are getting into shape by eating better and exercising. Both of you ladies can help us do just that. Your contact information is scrolling on the screen right now. And to our fantastic viewers, we thank you for watching In the Cool of the Day, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.